Back then, in those years between 2005 and 2010, my kitchen was more of a storage closet than a culinary studio. Cooking? No, I didn't cook. Why would I? My days were filled with teaching music and nights spent playing piano in small-town Belton, living off whatever could be ordered, delivered, or unwrapped in a hurry. My schedule was a symphony of lessons, rehearsals, and late-night gigs. Chopping vegetables didn't make the cut. Lunches were strictly functional. Sushi was my go-to, fast, fresh, and, most importantly, portable. A burger sometimes substituted if sushi seemed too ambitious for a Tuesday. The goal? Eat quickly and quietly. With enough time left to scribble a few notes on lesson plans or cram in a few bars of sight reading before the next student arrived. Fast food was less about indulgence and more about survival. Calories and caffeine with a side of sheet music. Afternoons blurred into evenings. The lesson room became my second home, a small echoing space with a piano that was always slightly out of tune, a whiteboard crowded with half-erased scales, and a revolving cast of students. My voice, my hands, my energy, all went into teaching. The reward at the end of these days? A steaming box of Thai Express, reliably cheap, reliably spicy, and available long after most sensible kitchens had closed. Pad Thai and green curry were the unofficial fuel for every artist I knew. Every one of us with our favorite, affordable haunt, where we could eat alone and rehearse in our heads. And yet, people assumed I should cook. Why? Maybe because I was a woman. Maybe because it's what you're supposed to do when you have your own apartment and a stack of unopened cookbooks. But I had other priorities, a business to run, a brain that was always composing or analyzing, and, most importantly, a voice to care for. The only thing I wanted to heat up was the next song. I chose meals that fit my life, not someone else's expectations. Chopsticks resting on a colorful rice bowl, the kitchen behind me silent and spotless. A clear statement. I was not here to impress anyone with my knife skills. I wasn't about to spend my precious downtime mincing garlic or mastering the art of soufflé. My creativity had a different outlet, one with keys and strings and harmonies. Now, fast forward to the present. The world has changed, and so has my routine, but not this particular habit. Cooking is still not high on my list. Today, Trifecta delivers. I reheat meals with names like Vegan Power Bowl and Super Greens, and move on with my day. The kitchen is sleek, modern, and, let's be honest, mostly decorative. The microwave is my sous chef. A meal is whatever can be eaten with one hand while I check email with the other. Breakfast might be a handful of fruit. Lunch? A bowl of soup or some kind of salad. Already chopped, already dressed. Dinner is another healthy bowl, balanced and blandly perfect, requiring no more effort than pressing start on the microwave. No mess, no apron, no cookware collecting dust in the sink. The only thing simmering in my apartment is a melody. I create, I teach, I sing. That's where my energy goes. I'm not your chef. I've never aspired to be. The stage is my kitchen, the spotlight, my stovetop. If you're looking for the story of a home cook who found joy in baking bread or blending smoothies, you're in the wrong place. My nourishment comes from the music I make and the people I teach, not from elaborate recipes or culinary experiments gone awry. People ask, don't you miss the ritual, the craft of cooking? But my rituals are different. They involve warming up my voice, not preheating an oven. My craft is in the phrasing of a song, the arc of a lesson plan, the thrill of nailing a high note, not in the perfect rise of a soufflé. If I wanted to be a cook, I would have studied culinary arts. But I studied opera. That's what feeds me. For me, meals are simply fuel for the next act, the next lesson, the next creative burst. A fresh bowl of noodles, a box of sushi, or a perfectly portioned vegan meal. They do the job, quietly and efficiently, so I can get back to the business of making music. And that's just the way I like it. So, here's to all the takeout boxes, the late-night Thai Express runs, the sushi trays balanced on top of sheet music, and the meals reheated between lessons. Here's to choosing a life that fits, unapologetically, on your own terms. My kitchen may still be spotless, my meals still delivered, but my days are full of the things that matter to me. Music, teaching, creating. If I ever wanted to try a new recipe, I know where to find instructions. Until then, I'll keep doing what I do best, feeding my soul with the art I love, and letting someone else handle dinner. Because in the end, what really sustains me isn't what I eat, but what I get to create, share, and perform every single day.